Coach, 2 games into this season, what do you think you're most pleased with when it comes to this club generally?
I wouldn't say pleased because I don't even want to go down that road because, complacency can just, it just slowly creeps in. And that's not going to happen here. So we're nowhere we need to be. We got a long way to go. I love our team. I love our approach. I love our buy-in. I love our staff. Guys are working. Players are working. Coaches are working. I mean, we're grinding on this thing right now, and anybody who comes out to watch us practice would recognize that. So we're nowhere we need to be. It's just that we're just building this thing up. We've only played 2 games, so we'll see where we're at here after this game and as we continue to build.
The schedule's the schedule. I'm sure between us, you would have rather played last week than have you get better. With that said, do you have any concerns about picking up, or do you think they pick up where they want?
No, we're gonna roll. Yeah, we're gonna roll. We practiced hard this week, and we're gonna jump right back into this thing and attack it and compete and just attack every single play. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's the first play or last play. And I felt like that happened last week. Like literally, we just played every single play as hard as we could. We looked up. I didn't even know what the score was. Like that has to be the same thing here on Saturday.
Do you even talk to and this has been a weird year in college football, and I know you guys are, but teams that you think are going to get blown out and whatever, do you bring that up to your guys? There just seems I don't know, there's more parity, it seems like this year.
Yeah, I don't really talk to them about that. We did show them some clips from games to learn from that during the bye week, just some games that we saw, end of game, end of half things that we wanted to talk about. And we did talk about a couple teams and some things that happened just to say, hey, this is some awareness, because these guys know. It's not like, they don't know what's going on across the game, but having that bye week gives you a chance to take a step back, watch some games, get a perspective of what's going on across the country. Sometimes you can get caught up right here in the bunker, and it gives you a little bit of a different point of view. But once that's done, it's right on. It's right on to Marshall, and it's right back to work.
I never met a coach, and you bring it up all the time, fast starts.
Yeah.
It's important in games like this, isn't it?
Well, the first play sets the tone. The first drive sets the tone. The first, quarter sets the tone. Like the first play of inside drill sets the tone. And so we say all the time, like, setting the tone and starting fast is important. And the last play is important. Every play is important. But it's the emphasis that, like, we want to start fast and set the tone, and then we want to finish on the last play. So, it might be the last period of the day. We've been out there for a while, and guys are tired. How are we finishing? How do we start? How do we finish? Along the way, we're grinding. We're working at it. So, yeah, every play is important, but again, we want to set the tone.
The other thing, watching your kids on game day, and you said it earlier that playing football is fun. Kicking the other team's butt is fun.
That's what's fun.
Winning is fun.
That's it.
These guys seem to be having a ball out there.
Well, yeah, like you said, winning is fun. Kicking ass is fun, and that's the way we're gonna look at this thing this year. But we want the whole sideline on fire. We want guys chasing each other around after big plays. We want the sideline exploding when guys make big hits, and we score touchdowns and celebrating together in the end zone together, and making sure that the guy who scores finds a big man who did all the work and ran themselves down, and a bunch of guys chasing into the end zone after a big play. Like, that's what we want, and we work so hard for these opportunities, and that's the intensity that we want to bring every day.
Last thing, you've got some key veterans on this club, quality guys, stand-up guys, and they're on a mission, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're so bought in. I can't say enough about the guys on this team. I love them to death. I do. They decided they wanted to come back, and they put so much into this, and they want it really bad, and they're just bought in, and they're challenging each other, they're taking hard coaching, they're pushing each other, and so it's our job as coaches, and we have to do everything we can, and that's, again, I say this all the time, like, that's what, I don't have a hard time waking up in the morning, because I know what these guys have put into this program, and so it's our job as coaches to make sure we give them everything we possibly have to give them the best opportunity to reach their goals. So we'll just do that every day, and this game's no different.